I want to talk about the campaign in general here, the Democrats in general. I just can't get over it. It's awesome. And I want to keep talking about it because it's so great. I loved the clip we played, I think it was yesterday, of Trump saying, this was back in 2018 actually, this clip, but he said, I love these candidates. I dream of these people. They're unbelievable. He loves them so much. Then he goes on this whole stand-up bit about Pocahontas. And it's fantastic. I hope she stays in the race just for the jokes. Trump is going to joyfully bound his way through this campaign. And the Democrats are in a embarrassing position right now. Charlie Kirk made a good point that 28 diverse candidates started out this race for the Democrats. They're down to 8, 7 white people, 5 men, 4 millionaires, 2 billionaires, and 4 people in their 70s. And this is who the Democrats have chosen to represent the party of youth, income inequality, and diversity. It's a pretty sad state. Read an article the other day from a Democrat. He wrote this article in the Daily Beast. This was right after New Hampshire. This is what he said. He said, I remember when this used to be an exciting day, election day, voting day. Even if my candidate didn't win, which they usually didn't, I loved both the reliable rituals and the unexpected little accidents. He says, if memory serves, and the video doesn't seem to be online, which is a bummer, I recall Illinois Senator Paul Simon saying during his concession speech in 1988 that our platform is strong, right before the riser he was standing on collapsed, which would be awesome. But he goes on, he says, well, it's not exciting now. It's depressing. I'm depressed. Almost everybody I know is depressed. It's a mess. Iowa's a blank show and shouldn't be first anyway. New Hampshire shouldn't be second. It's totally preposterous. Yet the party lacks the stones to tell these self-important second-tier states to go stuff it. The candidates don't look like winners. The party looks like it might be headed towards a face-off between a billionaire and a man who wants to ban billionaires. Neither of them really Democrats. That's actually true. Bloomberg's not really a Democrat, and Bernie is an independent. He caucuses with the Democrats, but neither of those guys are Democrats. And Donald Trump is going to be reelected. It's amazing, like this idea, like what a surreal moment we're in that Bloomberg is going to be the savior of the Democratic Party. Bloomberg, the other day, earlier in the week, Bloomberg's comments about stop and frisk from the past came out. No black Democrats are going to vote for Mike Bloomberg, and no blacks are going to vote for Buttigieg. He had his own major controversy in South Bend, crime-infested, one of the most dangerous cities in the country, South Bend. Police officers shot a black man, Eric Logan. So he's had his own hands up, don't shoot controversy that he handled horribly. Buttigieg did. And Trump's just going to ride this all. Trump tweeted out the other day, he said, wow, Bloomberg's a total racist. He's just going to tweet that. So Bloomberg's, well, I'll tell you what. So Trump had 2 great tweets the other day. He said, Mini Mike is a 5'4" mass of dead energy who does not want to be on the debate stage with these professional politicians. No boxes, please. He hates Bernie and will, with enough money, possibly stop him. Bernie's people will go nuts. Trump's going to do this game for the next, couple months, where he's going to keep calling out the media and the Democratic establishment for knocking down Bernie. And he's going to try to lift up Bernie throughout the next couple months. So you'll see more tweets like that, like this sort of support of Bernie and his movement. But check out this tweet. Mini Mike Bloomberg's a loser who has money but can't debate and has zero presence. You will see. He reminds me of a tiny version of Jeb low-energy Bush, but Jeb has more political skill and has treated the black community much better than Mini. By the way, before we get back to the black community part, that's why I bring that tweet up. This Mini thing, this tiny Mike, gets to Mike Bloomberg. So Bloomberg's campaign comes back with all this super blowhardy, the only size that Bloomberg cares about is the size of the debt or whatever. Come on, give me a break. But this actually gets to him, these height comments. I forget the New York Times reporter, Maggie Haberman maybe, said she used to cover Bloomberg back when he was mayor, and this bothers him. People talking about how short he is. And Trump's just going to keep tweeting out pictures of him with, I've seen a lot of pictures. I've seen way more pictures in my entire life of Mike Bloomberg and short, and then 2 tall women, models around him that make him just look like a little dwarf. So Trump's going to tweet out tons of pictures like that. And apparently he lied on his driver's license about how tall or how short he actually is. But anyway, the reason I bring that up is because the line about black voters. Jeb treated black community much better than Minnie. It's an amazing. So that ties into what we've been saying a lot lately about how Trump's going to get a record percentage of the black vote. I've been saying 10 to 15%. It could even be high as 30%, especially if Bloomberg is the guy that they're going to be putting up. This is the amazing thing the Democrats have done. They've involuntarily done this. 2 days ago, we talked about Clarence Thomas and how he lived a portion of his life consumed with anger, right? Remember this? And we made the point that living with anger will destroy your life. And if you're angry at someone or something for long enough, you become that thing you hate. That anger is so all-consuming that you become the thing you hate because it's all you think about. And the Democrats for these last 3-4 years have had so much anger towards Trump, they've become Trump. Slater Crusaders, thanks for watching The First on YouTube. If you want more, like, subscribe. We got plenty.